Hi guys, this is Rajat Vikram Pradhan and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Hello everyone, welcome to another class of English grammar. In this video we are going to learn nouns, genders. So this is the second chapter of your English grammar book. So in the previous chapter we had learnt about nouns. So what are nouns? So nouns are the names of anything. Now all the nouns, they are classified into either masculine, feminine or neuter. So these classifications we call gender. So these classifications are called as genders. Classification can also means categories. So what are the types of genders that these nouns are classified into? Let us learn. So there are four main genders: masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender and neuter gender. Masculine gender and feminine gender you must all be acquainted with. You must have read these in your previous classes. Common gender and neuter gender are the new things we are going to learn in this class. So first we'll move to masculine gender. So what are masculine gender or what is masculine gender? So any living thing that has the characteristic of a male, that has the characteristics of a male is called masculine gender. That means that anything that is like a male or it is according to the characteristics of a male is called masculine gender. So what are the examples of masculine gender? So we have examples. We have men, we have boy, we have hero, we have tiger, king, etc. So all these are examples of masculine gender. Next we have feminine gender. Again the same. So all living things or any living thing that has the characteristic of a female is called feminine gender. So what are the examples of feminine gender? We have the opposite of all the examples that I gave in masculine gender, like we had men, so women, or the opposite of boy was girl, the opposite of hero was heroine, the opposite of tiger was tigress, king was queen, like that. So these are feminine gender. Next we are going to learn about neuter gender. See, I had said to you that nouns are the names of everything. Now some of the nouns are living things. That is why we had masculine gender and we had feminine gender. But some nouns, they are not living and they do not belong, they are not male or they cannot be female. Hence such type of non-living things we classify them under neuter genders. See, some nouns are neither male nor female. These nouns belong to neuter gender. So which nouns come under this category? Many things. See, all the objects around you which are non-living things. Example, we have the bulb of your room or the chair on which you are sitting, tower near your house, a stone, etc. All these non-living things are examples of neuter gender. Now moving on, the final gender, we have common gender. See, some nouns can be used to refer to people of either gender. These belong to the common gender. What does that mean? Let us say I said I went to the doctor yesterday. So from hearing the word doctor, are you able to know if the doctor was a male or a female? Or if I say that my English teacher scolded me. By just hearing the word teacher, were you able to know that if the teacher was male or female? Exactly. So those words, like the professions of people, we call common genders. So teacher, artist, doctor, etc. All these professions we call common gender. Even the people of a particular country like Indian, French, Japanese, etc. These are also common genders, because by just hearing Indian we cannot know if the person is a man or the person is a woman. So well, that is it for today. I hope you understood these 4 genders. You can go through your books and you can try to learn more of it. Thank you for watching.